Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Sarah. I am a professional organizer and expert declutterer, and we are a minimalist family who is living big with less. And today I am going to take you to declutter with me. I'm going to take you around my real house and I'm going to show you all of the things that I have been mentally decluttering. And that doesn't mean just the things that I remembered to forget. No, it means all those things that I think I've let go of. I've said, yeah, I don't need that anymore, but I actually haven't physically removed it from my home. So if you are in need of a really good pre-Christmas declutter, or you'd like to see how the professionals do it, stick around. All right, guys, it is the beginning of November and it is the perfect time to go through your house and do a really good declutter. You are about to get your Christmas decorations out, which make a whole lot of mess. You're about to welcome some new things into your home. And so having a good declutter right now is the perfect time to do it. So I'm gonna take you around my house. We're gonna go through all the nooks and crannies, all those things that I've been thinking about decluttering, but I haven't actually done it. And I would say that when we think about professional organizers, I think we think that they're going to talk us into getting rid of stuff. But what I think that we mostly do is actually just help you act on those decisions you've already made. So often people have already decided that they don't need something. They just haven't taken those steps to removing it from their house. So I'm going to show you how I declutter and how I get these things gone. So I'm going to lay out everything I declutter today so that you can see what my process is, that no matter how long you've been a minimalist, no matter how good you are, that there's always things that you have grown out of, that you no longer need anymore. And so that's the time to have a really good look and get rid of those things. I'm going to talk you through the whole process because there are lots of different ways to declutter and there is no wrong way. If you are getting rid of stuff out of your house, it doesn't matter what process you use to do it, it's fantastic. So I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways I do it, and you can find what works for you, because what is one person's perfect way is another person's nightmare. So take what you like and leave what you don't. Let's go find some stuff to get rid of. As you can see, I actually already have a small pile of things that I've got out to declutter because I went to get some medicine this morning and I just got out those few things, some expired things, some old boxes. But what I'm actually doing right now is doing what I call an action declutter. So I've already made the decision. I've been looking at these things thinking, I don't need these, I don't use them. And so I'm ready to go through and take action, get them out and get them out of my house. So one of those items for me was some parts to our Ninja blender that I just never use, and also these iced teas. I thought that it was going to help me drink more water, but actually it didn't. They've now expired, so I'm actually going to let these items go. No guilt. We often make decisions that don't work out the way we think they will, and they're not serving me any better or bringing any more money into my life by me hanging on to them.
What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you are all he wants, and it's midnight? Oh, I'm thinking about
The next area I am tackling is my catch-all drawer in the kitchen. Now this does so many things for me. It's where I put hair ties, it acts as like a little mini office, so it's where I keep a lot of things, and it's in a high use area. And so if you have a high use area in your house, these are the spots that you probably need to be looking for decluttering items on the regular, because they are the spots where we put things to get them out of the way. And so it's a good place to check over. It doesn't mean your organizing system doesn't work. It just means that there are lots of items coming in and out, and so there's probably stuff to go. is where we store all of our kids' toys. At the moment, I'm just going through the box which has our fidget toys. So where my neurodiverse kids can pick some things to take to school if they think they might need a little fidget. But as you can see, I'm actually using two different decluttering techniques. The first box, I just had a quick look just to see if there was anything in there that needed to go. Whereas this box, where there's things constantly coming in and out, I'm actually touching every single item. And you can use this combo in any area. If it's a high use area, you might want to touch more items, but if it's stuff you've recently been through or you know exactly what's in there, you might just want to give it a quick glance over and be done.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said.
So this closet is actually what I refer to as my Monica closet. These days it's probably a little bit better organized, but I still have lots of different types of things in this area. So whenever I'm going to declutter, this is one of the first spots I want to touch. So it's where I sort of put things that we're maybe only going to keep for a short amount of time, or if I'm not sure what we're going to do. And it's also where I keep all of our party supplies and seasonal decor. And so once a holiday has passed, it's a great time to sort of reevaluate exactly what you used over that holiday. So we just had Halloween, and if it's not stuff you're still using, then you know it's a great time to get rid of it.
To get over you again. You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me.
The opposite area that I also like to get to, we obviously have our high use areas, and those things need to be decluttered on the regular. But another spot I like to hit is those sorts of cupboards where things just get forgotten. So I have lots of cupboard space in my laundry, but it's where things get forgotten. So we had some cat food that our cat didn't like, some nappy bags that obviously I don't need anymore, and some empty bottles, and these types of things are super satisfying to get rid of.
You are back once more, like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's staring.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Whenever I go in to do a full house declutter, one of the first and most important areas that I think every home needs to declutter is those points where you enter and exit your house, because that's where the stuff is coming in and that's where the stuff is going out. So our garage area has these bins, so I'm just making sure that all of these shoes and all of these bags and those clothes and hats that just seem to multiply once they get into your entryway, I'm getting rid of anything that we're not using anymore, anything my kids have grown out of, and this will allow you to stay on top of that constant decluttering, because when the stuff comes in, you know exactly what's entering your house.
More like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart. I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Have to get over you again.
Okay guys, I am sitting here on a mat full of things that I am decluttering that are leaving my house in one way or another. So one of the things that I commit to when I'm doing a big lot of decluttering is I give myself between 24 and 48 hours to get rid of it. So whether it is trash, obviously that's quick and easy, it goes straight in the bin. But also, you know, things that need to be donated. So it is a Friday here. So over this weekend, I'm going to make sure that all of this stuff that I have committed to leaving my house is returned to where it needs to go, donated or trashed, so that it is gone. I cannot tell you how many times I have been helping someone and they have let go of all these items, but then they sit at their door or they just never get going. The one exception to that is obviously items that you're going to sell. Now, I would also give yourself a time limit on those things. Give yourself a week or so, depending on what the items are. Make sure that they're listed really, really quickly. And then if they're not sold in that period of time, then you either need to reduce the price or let them go. But now is a really good time to sell things online because people are looking for presents. They're, looking to get different items for their home, furniture pieces if guests are coming, all that sort of thing. So now is a great time to list items if you need to. It's also a time to get rid of those items you no longer need out of your house. So I have been doing this for 8 years and I can still get rid of this because you know what? Kids' shoes get worn out. They grow out of things or things don't turn out how they used to be. They grow up and we've read these books so much and we want to pass them on to somebody else. This is going to happen no matter how good a minimalist you are. So do not feel bad that you always have stuff to declutter. That is life. Now, the way I've decluttered today is very much hitting those spots that I know for me are areas where stuff gets forgotten or things that I already had in my head that were ready to go. And so you can do this so many different ways, but I wanted to show you today that you don't have to pull everything out. You don't have to go through your entire house, but you can get a lot of items by just hitting those spots that you know clutter magnets are, where things go that you're no longer using. If you haven't touched it in a long time, chances are it's ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bag all this stuff up into wherever it's going and get it on its way. And so I'm going to bag all of this stuff up and get it on its way. And I would love to see how you guys go with your decluttering. So if you do a declutter in your house, make sure you join our Facebook group. I'll leave it linked down below and post some pictures of that stuff you're getting rid of. We have a great tribe of people over there who want to cheer you on, who are like-minded, who get it. So if no one else in your life does, I guarantee there are some friends there waiting for you to cheer you on. And we would love to celebrate with you because I think that sometimes decluttering, if it's difficult for you, can feel like a bit of a downer, but we want to make it something that we celebrate. These items have been useful for us for a season and now it's time to pass them on. So I'm going to bag this up and then we're going to say goodbye to it all.